here's another form of reconciliation that nobody's talking about. We come to conferences, we come to meetings, we talk about reconciliation between Tutsis and Hutus and Jews and Germans and all that. Who's talking about reconciliation between men and women? You know, this is the first time I'd ever heard the term.
I've never heard of a gender reconciliation workshop. I didn't know what to expect in the first place. The work itself is so powerful that anyone who was in that room and introduced to it somehow just grabbed that, and that was enough to just pull you in and let you fully participate.
It was a really amazing experience for multiple reasons. Both in terms of the fact that I'm relatively new at this university, and I myself have had some really difficult experiences with gender discrimination and the like on campus, which is something I'd never really experienced.
Just to have a space to reflect on gender also in a more personal way than what maybe I usually tend to do. So it was very valuable.
Y bueno, ahora queremos que encuentren una compañía, una pareja, tal vez alguien que no conozcan muy bien.
Kindness.
I think starting with the silence, you know, that silence to allow people to be present, I think that is really key.
This workshop provided a space where men and women could come together to really share emotions and stories, and I think, you know, that is very valuable, and that really started to make me think of the stereotypes that we have, you know, of women as victims and men as perpetrators, and really acknowledging, you know, men's pain.
I feel that my experience of it as a man is that it gives me a powerful tool for working inwardly with the imbalance between men and women. You know, what touched me was a renewed sense of mystery with women and the depth of a relationship that's possible. There's a way that I can learn from the other half of the population, which has a profoundly different experience of the world we live in.
It's about equality, and it's about bringing together, and it's about openness and honesty, and I mean, you know, and that's what it's encouraging. So they, you know, reaffirming that there is no element of, you know, one's the bad one and one's the good one.
Compartir ese trabajo con las personas que a Colombia que aceptaron venir.
Particularly when men were sharing their experiences. There was a typical strong man, a guy, when you look at, you'll see that this is a very strong and muscular man, you know, tough, you know, nothing can break him. You know, when he actually shared his experiences, the fact that he too has been hurt. When we did that little ritual, you know, because I was positive and energized, you know, and when it happened and seeing how genuine it was when they gave the gift and receiving it, and I sat there and I imagined that have other women experienced getting a gift and receiving it as genuinely as they did from a man before. No hidden agendas, I'm just doing this for you.
It's the sense of brotherhood with other men. And this is actually, in a way, this is what brings me joy too. It's exciting. Being with other men who are willing to look at themselves and take steps forward in resolving these issues to rebalance relationships between men and women. Brotherhood with men and being good brothers to our sisters. That's something I really love.
I feel very strongly about women abuse, but I didn't judge the men when they stood up. I actually felt admiration for them having the courage to stand up and admit that. It kind of shifts these judgmental attitudes.
I'd never heard about it, never even had thought about it. It was a new paradigm.
I would like this kind of work to happen more naturally in more different spaces with more kinds of the variety of groups. Make it normal to begin to talk about these things.
It's such a gift, even if I didn't know about the gender injustice. There's so much learning that happens in the relationships that form in the workshops that it's like getting a wonderful surprise at Christmas.
What relevance do you think this work might have on the university campus?
It is so necessary, and it has to happen. I mean, gender, people just aren't even aware, of what's going on right in front of their very eyes. I mean, even if, just reaches a portion of the student body, if, even the smallest little seed could just have the most amazing impact.
If you go to a gender reconciliation workshop, you'll interact with men differently. You'll understand even yourself and women better. So it opens you up.
It honestly was one of the most amazing experiences of my life, genuinely. I mean, again, just saying that I can't believe what we as a group accomplished in such a short space of time.
I think some of our societal problems, inflicting unnecessary pain on each other and spiraling to violence and you name it, I think it would go a long way in addressing that.